I'm chilling. That's what you want, Terrence? Cool. I'm chilling. Niggas be everybody be. Matter of fact, let me just relax, bro. Check. I'm good. I'm good on my sound. Y'all let me know, please. I think I am. I don't have the same problems that we were having the other night. We give people like 4 minutes to get in because we're on a strict time schedule. Hey, if you're in the Four Panthers fans only fantasy league, we are drafting in 42 minutes. So make sure that y'all got everything taken care of that y'all need, whatever the case may be. We're drafting in 42 minutes. I'm going to be on live while we're drafting. Just because, like, why not? It's our first annual fantasy draft. So make sure that y'all got everything y'all need. So when the time comes at 6 p.m., we're ready to rock. Oh, shit. That was almost bad news. Maybe I guess I should just put them on. Yeah, I agree, bloody. We about to talk about it though. Don't worry. Don't worry. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this while people are filing in. Excuse me. First and foremost, follow us on all platforms. If you're supporting the show, if you're supporting JJ, if you're supporting whoever is a part of the team, whatever the case may be, make sure to tap in with us on social media. All of our information is down below. You have like 7 days remaining to purchase a white or cream Carolina Reaper t-shirt. If you're unfamiliar with the Carolina Reaper t-shirts, all you have to do is go to our social media and they're plastered up there everywhere, no matter where you go. So you have 7 days. Again, those will be shut down after. No restocks, none of that stuff this go around. The black ones, yes. The white and cream ones, no. Those are more exclusive. So you only have about 7 days remaining for those. And you will be receiving your Reaper tees before week 1. Ideally, that's what we're shooting for. We're shooting to make sure we have everything sent out and delivered before Sunday, September 7th. That's our aim goal. So you have 7 days to do that. Go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now and you can get that. I guess we'll just go ahead and get started, bro, because we don't have much time. We have 40 minutes until our fantasy draft. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Honestly, listen, bro, and I know a lot of y'all probably here wanting me to crash out or whatever the case may be. There's just a couple of things that I'm tired of, and mainly I'll just be honest. A lot of it is the fans. It's the fan base. It is like I'm just here to be very, very honest today. That's what we'll call today. This is not a crash out, JJ, because it is still preseason, right? But I'm just gonna have an honest conversation with y'all, bro. I'm sick and tired of y'all niggas being so like hypersensitive to players receiving criticism and to niggas not executing. And when we choose to comment on that, we're the bad guys. And when I say we, I mean FPFO as a collective, right? It's very confusing to me personally. Unfortunately, I just can't help that Taylor Moton gets bull rushed into missionary position and has his legs in the fucking air. I can't help that. So the fact that y'all get mad at us because we got to watch a first team offense accumulate -2 yards and 2 drives. And that was one of the main plays that allegedly got the offense shut down because Bryce Young got hands put on him while our fucking 8-year veteran right tackle has his legs in the air. And that's our fault. That's our fault. Oh, we've never been athletes in our lives. We've never played ball before. Everybody lose reps. Unfortunately, yeah, everybody loses reps, nigga. I've just never been bent over like that before. I just personally haven't. And I've never been in the NFL. So, okay, cool. Maybe that's the defense that we'll use. I get it. But it's not our fault. It's not our fault. So all of this hypersensitivity shit and this fan base, bro, I'm done with it. I'm just letting everybody know right now. I'm done with that shit. I'm done with it. And I have a special message to all y'all niggas actually that have a problem with the things that we say or our approach to the way we criticize and critique players or whatever the case may be. Fucking unfollow. It's very simple. It's very simple, bro. There's some people that love it and there's some people that hate it. If you're one of the people that hate it, unfollow and block us. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I really don't. I'm just telling y'all right now, bro, because this is, I'm telling y'all too. And I said that I'm just being very honest today. This is not Crash Out JJ, but I'm telling y'all this right now that if y'all can't handle the way that we critique and criticize certain players right now during the preseason, let the play that I've seen weeks 1 and 2 of the preseason, let that trickle over into the regular season. And then y'all are really going to hate us. Specifically me. Because I already know it's a lot of y'all niggas out there that don't really mesh well with me. I know my personality is loud. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not the ideal looking nigga to be criticizing and critiquing certain shit. But like I tell y'all, bro, like literally, I say all of that, but I'm willing to go a lot further than a lot of y'all niggas are behind the Carolina Panthers. Like legitimately. Like no cap. Like not even on no gas and shit. I'm just telling y'all something that I know. I'm telling y'all something that I know. I really live, breathe, and eat this shit. Like legitimately. Honestly. So I say all of that to say, if you have a problem with it, unfollow and block. I don't care. I don't care. I legitimately don't. I'm just past it, bro. I'm past it. I'm past the point of our fan base not being able to be honest. I'm past that point. I'm past the point of having to like walk on eggshells and trying not to offend people because people have their favorites. These niggas aren't executing. And again, like I said, I'm not gonna crash out. So let me bring my tone and my decibels down a little bit. They're just not executing, bro. They're not executing. And if we can't be honest as a fan base, then the only thing that we're gonna keep getting is bullshit results. We want to have a fucking circle jerk behind the last 10 games that Bryce Young played in a season that resulted in 5 wins. Cool. If that's what y'all want, y'all are okay with mediocre play and mediocre execution and our team being the laughing stock of the NFL year in and year out, then cool. Y'all keep defending niggas getting their dicks put in the dirt. Y'all keep defending that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand why I have to wake up on a Saturday afternoon and see Panthers inactives, and why I have to see a report that Shamar Bartholomew is starting over Corey Thornton in a game in which J.C. Horn is not playing. I don't understand the logic behind that. I don't know if we're trying to throw different personnel out there, seeing how they play together, or whatever. Nigga, I don't want to see that shit ever again. I don't want to. He's one of the ones I'm done with. I'm done with. We had to be honest, bro. If they either got it or they don't. And luckily, we are in the preseason. And this is the time for us to do those kind of things to see if guys have it or they don't. That's what we're here for, right? That's what we're here for. I personally just can't live with seeing niggas getting blessed on an overthrow by CJ Stroud. And then this may not even be Shamar Bartholomew, but I don't understand why when we get in the red zone with one of the better receivers in the NFL, we're 7 yards off of him and the end zone is 5 yards away. Would anybody like to take the time out to explain that to me? Since everybody knows so much about football and about the ideology of this coaching staff and everything like that, somebody please explain to me why we're 7 yards off of a top 10 wide receiver in the NFL and the end zone is 5 yards away. Because if I say something about that, or Dylan says something about that on X or whatever the case may be, we're going to get slandered. We're clowns. We're this, we're that. So, okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Somebody explain that shit to me. Somebody explain to me why Corey Thornton is not starting in a game where J.C. Horn is not playing, why he's not starting over Shamar Bartholomew. Somebody explain that to me. Somebody explain that to me. And I'm not going to harp on a lot of this stuff, man. I'm just not going to do it. If you want to see that, you can tune in Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time, for Panthers fans only. Carter will be with us this week because Tavian is out of the country. Me, Terrence, will sit on the couch like we always do, and we'll have a conversation about it. But I'm not harping on a lot of this shit with y'all today, bro. I'm just not, because I'm just not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm not in the mood. Let me see. Something else I'm done with. I'm gonna go ahead and say this too. While we're just talking and having an honest conversation, Jack Plummer is ass. I don't know what the Carolina Panthers are trying to do with him. I don't know if it's like just some fascination that Dave Canales has with this dude. He's ass. He's not giving our receivers, the guys that are on the bubble, the guys that are fighting for their NFL careers, he's not giving our guys looks. If you're a scout team quarterback, which I deem Jack Plummer to be, a third string scout team quarterback, if you can't give our guys looks, specifically guys that are on the bubble, unfortunately, thank you for your services. Better luck wherever else you go. But Carolina is not the place for you. Same thing with Andy Dalton. Hey, Andy Dalton, love, respect you, appreciate it. You know, you were a great placeholder when Bryce was at a very dark time in his life and in his NFL career. But unfortunately, Andy Dalton, thank you for your services. We no longer need you. But because the preparation wasn't there during the offseason and these conversations weren't being had already, now we're kind of in a tough position and predicament where you can have a play where Andy Dalton potentially, has a legitimate right elbow issue. And then Jack Plummer is our second string quarterback behind Bryce Young heading into Jacksonville. And God forbid Bryce Young just gets fucking stretched somehow, some way. So, it's a lot of things, bro. There are a lot of things. And then what I have to continuously hear is it's preseason. It's preseason. Everybody chill. Everybody relax. Excuse me. Oh, it's just preseason. Oh, it's just preseason. Yeah, and you know what? Y'all were right. I echoed the same sentiment last week when we were playing against Cleveland. But you know what the difference is between my oh, it's just preseason and y'all's oh, it's just preseason? Mine is based in root that, okay, we struggled the first drive offensively. We did. We had to punt the ball 3 and out, whatever the case may be. But then we went out, we executed, scored a touchdown, and cool. Now we shut starters down. Perfect. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with, as I continue just being honest with you guys that are in here right now, what I'm not okay with is my head coach telling me 7-8 days ago that my starters would be playing 3 drives. I see my starters come out and play 7 plays, 2 drives. And I see a lot of people making excuses for that interception too. Like, oh, Bryce Young saw the flag. Okay, cool. Throw the ball away. Because we don't need to try and do too much cute shit. Because hypothetically speaking, what happens if the Panthers just so happen to get fucked on that penalty? So I had to see my offense come out 7 plays, 2 drives, 2 3 and outs. And then they pan back over to my quarterback, and he has a fucking earpiece in his ear and no helmet in sight. So I'm confused. I mean, I don't understand it, bro. I don't get it. I don't get it. And I would be lying, honestly. Honestly, I would be lying if I didn't tell y'all or if I told y'all that I wasn't extremely frustrated, bro. And I get the fact that it's preseason. I understand and I get the fact that it's preseason. I do. I legitimately do. So I don't want y'all to think that I'm coming in here saying that, oh, it's crashing and burning. Oh, the Panthers are only going to win 3, 4, 5 football games again this year. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just telling y'all right now the way that I'm feeling approximately an hour and a half after the last snap of what I just had to endure for the past 2.5, 3 hours of my life. I'm extremely frustrated. That's the only thing that I'm telling y'all. And I don't know why I have to see, like I said, my starting quarterback throw for, I think, -1 yard. I don't even know if Bryce Young completed a pass beyond the sticks today. I don't. I have to see that, and then my starters get shut down. And then what do I have to see? My rookie wide receiver make a phenomenal move on the outside on an all-pro cornerback, and then I have to deal with and see a 15, 16, 17-year veteran in the NFL unable to make the throw. Did his arm get hit? Absolutely. Step the fuck up in the pocket and deliver the football. Or just throw it with anticipation. Whichever one. We have to hit on that. We have to execute on that. We do. We do. And again, not going to harp on a lot of these things for too long because we're on limited time as it pertains to this part of the stream. But I'm telling y'all that I'm very, very frustrated, and it's for multiple reasons. And what I don't need is I don't need fans just downplaying this shit because it's preseason. Because listen to me, what I know and you guys know is the fact that we've seen a multitude of preseason start like this and go like this. And I don't think that I need to remind you guys on kind of the trickle effect after a lack of execution in the preseason as it pertains to the first month and a half in the season. And I'm here to tell y'all right now, too, that if we can't get the shit right, because listen, you have less than a month before you travel to Jacksonville. If you can't get it right before September 7th and before September 14th, hate to tell y'all, but if y'all can't win 3 of those first 4 games, it's trouble. It's trouble. It's trouble. And the same ones that are hollering about, oh, it's just preseason right now are going to be the same ones that's going to be calling for jobs, the same ones that are going to want EJ fired, the same ones that are going to have questions about Canales and Bryce Young all the way down the line, right? So don't just tell me that it's just preseason. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. There's a certain level, and a certain standard that must be upheld. And over the last 2 weeks, and I won't even say over the last 2 weeks, I'll just say this past week, specifically today, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen it. And I don't know what Dave Canales was thinking in pulling Bryce Young and the starters after that second drive. I didn't see enough. I didn't see enough. And to be honest, they probably, if we would have continued to get those type drives, I damn near would have had them out there for the whole fucking first half. Because realistically, I don't know what you accomplished today. If we just having an honest conversation again, I don't know what y'all tell me in the chat what was accomplished today as it pertains to the first team offense. And I'll give y'all ample amount of time to tell me. And I guarantee that nobody will be able to come up with the answer. Nothing today was accomplished at all. The only thing that we got out of today was Taylor Moton with his legs thrown over his fucking neck. That's the only thing that we got out of today. That's it. So yeah, y'all want to be cool with it's just preseason cool. you know. Yeah, I mean, I will say that there were some positives. There were some positives. I will say that. There were some positives, like outside of all of that. Trevor Etienne, he had a couple of pop plays, but then yet again, inability to execute properly, a lack of discipline. Both of the big runs that Trevor Etienne had called back because of holding. You know, so I will give Trevor Etienne some credit in that regard because I feel like we've been kind of tough on him. Nothing crazy, but we've been kind of tough on him. Trevor Etienne, he had a couple of good runs. So shout out to him. Credit to Trevor Etienne. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good a positive thing to see. That was a positive thing to see because we're assuming that Raheem Blackshear won't be on his team. So we had to see him continue to develop. So that was a good thing. But like I said, they didn't stand because we're undisciplined. We're undisciplined and we can't secure blocks without holding. You know, so all the good that Trevor Etienne did wiped away. Now he did have a couple of runs, 5-6 yards here, 7 yards, a couple of, so that was good. But the pop plays that really could have made his stat sheet look crazy, wiped away by holding, undisciplined. Shit that, and again, I know that it's preseason, right? I know that it's preseason. I acknowledge that. It's just frustrating. I'll just say it that way. It's just very frustrating to me, for a diehard Carolina Panthers fan, for a nigga that got this shit tatted on him. For me, it's frustrating because I don't want to wait my whole fucking week and have to see this type of performance. Preseason, I don't give a damn what they were doing. I don't give a fuck if it was a prayer circle. It's hard for me. Who else? Jack Plummer, he has to go, bro. He has to go. Andy Dalton is done. I will say, sending prayers to Nick Scorton. It was announced today. If you guys remember at joint practice, he left practice early with what they thought was heat exhaustion. Turns out, and I saw Dave Canales talked about this during his presser after the game, but turns out he ended up having a collapsed lung. So prayers to him. According to Adam Schefter and what he had to say, Nick Scorton is going to miss some time. So that's another blow. That's another blow. Like I said, I would argue that outside of Corey Thornton, Nick Scorton last week performed the best defensively. And so now that's something else that we have to deal with. And again, prayers to him because I don't want to make it strictly about football. Like his health does come first. That's number one. But secondly, outside of that, that's something else that we have to deal with. But hey, don't forget, it's just preseason. Better showing from Princely today. He did win quite a few reps pass rush wise. Wasn't able to get to the quarterback, but he looked a lot better this week than he did against Cleveland. I'll say that. Let me see. Uncomfortable conversation that people don't want to have. Another one. Since that's just, unfortunately, that's just the role that we play. Like I not even unfortunately, I've just accepted it at this point. Jimmy Horn might be fucked. And I know y'all don't want to hear it, but transparently, I don't care, bro. I don't care. Jimmy Horn might be in trouble. Honestly. Because if you look at the depth charts, and I know that we don't put too much stock in that, but you look at the depth charts and he's all the way at the bottom, kick return, all the way at the bottom, punt return, all the way at the bottom / top of the third string. And every time we see Bryson Tremaine, whether it's Fan Fest, whether it's practice, whether it's preseason games, every time Bryson Tremaine has an opportunity, he executes. Sorry. I mean, I know that I'm a huge Jimmy Horn fan as well, just like you guys are. But it also comes back down to, do we want the best 53 men on this roster, or do we want to have a circle jerk? Do we want to, you know what I'm saying? Do we want to keep fan favorites because they're fan favorites? Or do we want the niggas that's going to win us football games? One catch for 1 yard, even though I acknowledge the fact he's not getting a good look with Jack Plummer, but one catch for 1 yard, it's not going to do it. It's not going to cut it. Not when Bryson Tremaine is making pop plays down the field. It's not going to cut it. So those are really the only notes that I had. Like I said, really like what I saw from Princely. I'm a huge Corey Thornton fan, bro. I'm sold. I'm sold. So, you know, if he ends up not turning out good, then y'all be able to come back and say, oh, JJ, you got another one wrong. I don't care. But just based on everything I've heard from training camp, based on what I've seen the last 2 games, I'm sold. I'm sold. Huge Corey Thornton fan. So I hope that he stays healthy, stays clean next week, and is actually able to contribute, you know, come week 1 against Jacksonville, because we're going to need him going up against Bryce, Jesus Christ, Brian Thomas, and Travis Hunter. I can't speak. My bad. That's why you had to just, sometimes when you do this shit, you just have to take a deep breath and just not be so emotional. So that's on me. I'm gonna go through the chat real quick. And I said that we were gonna go through that we were gonna look at some of the press conferences. If you guys stay that long, then we will. But I'm just gonna kind of rock out where we are right now, just because I don't want to have to rush it. Um, but I'm going through the chat right now. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Shout out everybody that's watching right now on X. If you're watching on YouTube, also make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on if you don't mind. Share the video. Share the video. Yeah, they do. That's the thing, bro. These niggas are so used to like just being on their knees with their mouths wide open for these guys because they're celebrities or because they're NFL players or whatever. Bro, after I turned, I don't know, maybe 16, 17, maybe even 18. After that, like, it's not that no more, bro. We got to be honest. Are y'all niggas going to win us football games? Yes or no? I think this was in response to the Corey Thornton and Shamar Bartholomew dialogue. Yeah, it had. I mean, it has Chris. It has Chris. Yeah, that's what it seems like. That's what it seems like. You know, and we love seeing, oh yeah, we're competing at joint practice, we're doing this and that. We love to see that. But if it doesn't translate to the game, bro, I damn near don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it, dog, to be honest. I don't want to hear it. No cap. Like, cause that shit don't mean nothing. It's practice. And I know the preseason is practice as well, but it's still different because it's a game format. Yeah, this isn't going to cut it. Third down. I just want to let y'all know what our third down efficiency numbers were today. 1 for 10%. 10 times the Carolina Panthers faced third down today. They executed properly on one of those times. 10%. It's not winning football. And again, it's preseason. Yeah, I know, I get it. It's not winning football. Not breeding good habits. Not breeding good thought process when we're going into third down with the game on the line in week 11 when the shit actually matters. 1 for 10. Yeah, I would agree. Very, very, very underwhelming. Very mid. Very mid. I've seen more out of Bobby Brown Jr. than I have Turk. And that's no slight or dig at Bobby Brown Jr. at all. I just know who costs more. I know who costs more. So I don't know if this is like a reoccurring thing with Turk where maybe I would have to travel over to the Kansas City Chiefs, what is it, Chiefs Kingdom or whatever, their fan base. Maybe I have to travel over there and kind of get the 411 on Turk and what he does during the preseason. Because if this is what we can expect in the regular season, he's fried as fuck too. So, but I'm sure that's going to be an overreaction. Yeah, but and see, this is kind of, I guess, where this is I guess this is kind of where the disconnect comes in. Because yeah, it is for roster purposes. And I do believe, I will give you this, I do believe that when you're watching film and when you're doing those type of things as it pertains to obtaining more information, I do believe it is important just to focus on the individual performance of certain players. I get that. But outside of this only being for roster purposes, it also speaks to the lack of competition, right? Like, you putting up 3 points, that's not going to cut it, bro. That's not competitive. That's not competitive. No matter how you try and slice it, bro. No matter how you try and slice it. 1 for 10 on third down efficiency, not going to cut it. Our D-line getting blown off the football 4 or 5 yards as soon as the ball is snapped, that's not going to cut it. So yeah, we can say it's for roster purposes, but in that same respect, in that same breath, this is the team that you're going with regardless, bro. You make 53 men out of the 90 that you currently have, or 100 and whatever the fuck they currently have. So there's like a certain standard that must be set early on, because then you expect that standard to be obtained and ultimately raised as the season proceeds. So yeah, it is for roster purposes, and I get that, and I respect that, and I understand that. But there's more to be had. It's the same thing that I said in the spaces with Sheena and Vashta. There's more to be had. Like, I don't want everybody to just keep downplaying everything because it's preseason, bro. Because that's how you get your head knocked off your fucking shoulders week 1 when you go into Jacksonville, when you go up against another hungry young team that feel like they got a point to prove too. And that look at us the same way we look at them and say, oh yeah, Jacksonville week 1, that should be a win. They're saying the same exact thing. Carolina coming in our house week 1, that's a W. So yeah, man. I mean, and I appreciate the question, DJ. I'm not answering this question today because I'm too emotional. I'm too emotional because I'm not gonna lie to you. While I was watching that shit, the first 2 series from the offense, and then us playing 15 yards off of coverage in the red zone against Nico Collins, my shit dropped down to maybe 5 or 6 wins. But I understand and acknowledge the fact that right now I'm too emotional to answer this question, but I just wanted to put it up and tell you that I acknowledge you and I see you and I appreciate the question. I can't personally, I can't answer that question right now. Because y'all don't really want to hear my real answer. Y'all don't. No cap. Yeah, QJ. And part of the reason why is because he can't get a look. Jack Plummer is shit. He is. I'm not holding my tongue, bro. Jack Plummer is shit. He's not a professional quarterback. Whether it's second string, third string, practice squad, he's ass. He's ass. Jack Plummer being on this roster does nothing for the Carolina Panthers at all, but make us worse. Because you can't get a look from your wide receivers. If he's going to be the scout team quarterback for your defense, a defense that was worse in the league last year, it's not going to cut it because they need to be challenged and pushed way more than a bum-ass Jack Plummer. So, yeah, I would say, yeah, Jimmy Horn, it's abundantly clear and obvious to me that he hasn't gotten the opportunity, and it is frustrating. But a guy that has gotten the opportunity and has executed based on what we've seen every time, Bryson Tremaine. And we have the conversation about keeping 6 and 7. You know, I don't know if there's a world in which we exist where if you talk about the Panthers potentially keeping 6, where Jimmy Horn makes it over a Bryson Tremaine based on what we've seen. I don't. Because we've acknowledged the fact that this coaching staff is infatuated with David Moore for whatever reason. We saw some good work from Hunter Renfrow. David Moore did catch a couple of passes. So, like, even when Jimmy is getting his opportunities, bro, is very, very minimal impact. It is. And unfortunately, like, a guy that is a 6th-round pick already fighting an uphill battle. So, it's frustrating and it's disappointing. But, I mean, he got to go ape shit against Pittsburgh as far as I'm concerned. And while he's going ape shit, he better pray to God Bryson Tremaine ain't making the decision even more difficult. No cap. Because right now, if you're asking me, and I think that we'll do this as a squad too. Dylan, I don't know if you want to write this down in notes or whatever the case may be, but I want us all to make a 53-man roster projection, and obviously it's going to be off just because like you'll have cuts and additions and all of that kind of stuff. And then we're going to explore the waiver wire or whatever the case may be. But if you're asking JJ, you're the general manager of the Carolina Panthers. Based on what you've seen, give me 7 receivers. Jimmy Horn doesn't make it over Bryson Tremaine. That's for me. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying Bryson Tremaine is better. I'm not saying that I don't think that Jimmy Horn can have a legitimate role at the NFL level. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling you, based on what I've seen, based on the production, based on the execution, up to this point, Bryson Tremaine has done more for me personally to make this roster than Jimmy Horn has. That's just JJ. Just my opinion. So don't shoot the messenger because I know how y'all like getting fucking emotional. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. And yeah, I agree. I mean, honestly, I agree with this too. Because it would be Hunter. It would be Hunter and David Moore, I think. It would be Hunter and David Moore. All right. If you're in our fantasy league, excuse me, make sure that you're logged in. Make sure your Wi-Fi is up and ready to go. We're 3 minutes away from the draft officially starting. I'm loading in right now. I damn near don't know if I want to share my screen for real, but I guess I will. Even though I know like hella y'all are like probably watching this and actually participating, but I want to make it an enjoyable experience for the viewers that aren't. So yeah, they already said this. Dave Canales already said the starters aren't playing next week. So there's that. So that is the performance that Carolina Panthers fans are left with until September 7th as it pertains to the first team offense. What we just saw in Houston. 7 plays, 2 3-and-outs, a interception that was called back, and -2 total yards. Bloody, you have to go on the NFL app and just go to our league and click enter the draft. So I don't know if you're doing it from your phone or if you're doing it from the website, but there's a way. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that NFL teams think this way. I think that when you get your opportunity and when you get out on the field, if you don't execute properly, then you're fucked, for lack of better terms. Okay, bet. Here we go, man. First annual for Panthers fans only fantasy draft right here. I know we got quite a few people that are in the draft or in the league rather on the live stream right now. So shout out to y'all, man. Hate to do what I got to do to y'all. Just know it's not personal. But I got to do what I got to do. Got to do what I got to do for sure. Let me see. Is everybody in? It doesn't look like anybody's on auto draft. That's actually low key kind of amazing because I thought for sure some of y'all was gonna be on auto. But let's get money. Let's work. Let me see the draft log though. There we go. Jamar first. Bijan second. Not mad at that. Feel like that's how I should go. QJ is on. It's on NFL. It's on NFL Fantasy. It's on the app or the website. Hey Terrence, I know you're still in here too, bro. Don't be looking at my draft board. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna keep this up like this. CD Lamb at 3. Fuck. And I honestly, I don't know how I ended up with the 10th pick, but whatever. Or maybe actually I do know. I think I let Chat GPT decide it. So let me not even get the comment, please. My fault. I do not know. I don't know who was calling plays. That's something. Terrence, stop, bro. That's something that I gotta look into, bro. I don't know who was calling plays today. But that's a good question. But it damn near doesn't even matter, bro. Like honestly, like I guess maybe it does just based on the timing of things. Like, I guess. But in that same breath, bro, they're still the same concepts. They're still the same concepts. And Dave Canales told you last week in one of his press conferences, he told you how he was running it as far as like telling Brad Isaac what he wanted to see in certain situations, what kind of plays he wanted to see. So like it's still the same scheme. Like it's still the same everything. They're just calling different plays, like, but it's still the same foundation. And from an offensive standpoint, Dave Canales is still overseeing it. So, you know. Let me see what's available because I'm about to be up.
Your team is now on the clock.
Brock Bowers. Round 1. Okay, cool. Let's go Malik. Damn. Crash Out Mafia must have had that shit queued and ready to go. That boy drafted C-Mac fast as hell. Oh, that's QJ? QJ, you must have had C-Mac locked and loaded, nigga. No cap. That was fast, dog. Terrence, we literally have the same accolades since you've been in my league, bro. So like just stop with the narrative. And I always tell you, show me
your team is now on the clock.
Show me your trophy case. I gotta focus though. I gotta focus. My fault. Oh, who done came off? Okay, Bucky. 2 running backs for QJ early. Not mad at it. See what's available still. I like that pick. Let's see what Terrence do. Hey, study long, study wrong, Terrence. Let's go, bro. It don't take that long. That boy nervous, ain't it? Lie, not man. Good pick. So far, so good, man. Let me see if I can pull up the team. Oh, I can show the board like this though, isn't it? Okay. I like this. I like this view better, actually. See if I can zoom out. Maybe not. I don't want to cut nobody off. Okay, yeah. That should do it. That should work. Higgins come off. James Cook come off. Had Brock go. I thought Brock went in the second. That's why I was tweaked out, but I don't think he ended up going until like the Or I thought he went in the first, but I think he went in the second. Or has he not come off yet? Brock ain't came off? Oh, yeah, yes, he did. I'm tripping. There you go. My fault. See nigga doing a lot of thinking now. A lot of thinking. Hey, it's only round 3, man. It's only round 3. Y'all don't got to study that long. Y'all gonna be all right. And I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all right now, I'm trying to win the whole shit. Quarterback run. Are we about to see our quarterback run? Or is everybody chilling? Just those two. Quarterback run. It's early though. Third round. Third round for a quarterback run. Sheesh. Y'all can have that. I'm not even looking over there right now. I'm not gonna lie. But y'all got it. Take another one. Shit. Go ahead, Slime Money. Go get your quarterback. Go ahead, Terrence. Get your quarterback, Sizzle. Contribute to the quarterback run. How we feeling? Hey man, I hope that I didn't like damper the optimistic feeling that the fan base has had. But I honestly wouldn't take too much responsibility because I feel like the Panthers did a good job of that themselves today with what we saw. Not gonna lie. Well, shit, I was hoping they scared you into it. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not here to lie to you. I was hoping they scared you into it, bro.
Your team is now on the
Oh,
clock.
I'm up. It's me. It's him. Let me see. Matter of fact, let me see my damn team first. Damn, see, I don't like that. We got Malik and John. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need another piece. We need another piece for sure. So we had what 5 quarterbacks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 quarterbacks going round 3. That's crazy. That quarterback run came early. Early. Yikes. It's not my stilo.
Your team is now on the clock.
What y'all think about that one? What y'all think about that pick? What y'all think about that pick in that position? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. I'm a fan, bro. I think he's gonna be a stud. My apologies. Where is Terrence? Matter of fact, I'm doing all this talking about Terrence. I need to see what Dylan got going on. So Dylan is the one that contributed to that damn quarterback run shenanigans, ain't it? Fair enough, bloody. I'm not mad at it, bro. Everybody got their different approaches, bro. I just be chatting. I just be chatting, bro. I respect it. I respect it. And boys nervous, ain't it? See Terrence 10. Derek, Lai, Garrett. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I like it. On God, QJ. That's how I'm feeling too. Niggas think it hard as hell. It's all right. Y'all relax. I know that nigga. I know him. I mean, I'm just unmoved. But with that offense, he might be all right though. For real, for real. Might have been a great pick. He ain't gonna be better than bro. He's not gonna be better than Hendrickson. But I respect it. Nah, bloody, you ain't lying, bro. Bro is going back to back, and he using that clock, ain't it? Oh my god, he using that clock. That's crazy. Kamara made it all the way to the 5th round. That's nuts. Is that actual fantasy shit, or is that because like we got a lot of Panthers fans in this shit? Is Kamara that ass all the way to the 5th? Because if he would, I mean, in that situation, bro has to get Kamara in that regard. Making it all the way to the 5th is crazy work. I had to, twin. I had to. Hey, let's go, man. I'm getting eager now. This where you really got to drive. This where you really got to drive here. Tetarora. It's a good pick. I might would have tried to see if he would have made it to that 6th turn though. But nevertheless, I respect it. After what I seen today, I damn near don't want no Carolina Panther on my roster. No cap. Is there not a way for me to see like my whole team outside of that? Why can't I see my roster? I want to just see my shit. Oh, there it is. Okay, bet.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, I like where we are. I like where we are for sure. Yeah, he can't do shit for me. He missing time. Can't do shit for me. Terrence, get out of my playbook, bro. Get out of my playbook, bro. This is why I was skeptical, bro, because I can't really look how I need to look because I know a lot of y'all are watching stream. I don't need y'all sniping my niggas, dog. Still a lot of talent on the board. A lot of talent on the board. Bloody. Okay. I don't know if I believe you like that though, bro.
Your team is now on the clock.
How you responding if you only watching or if you only listening? Hey, Brandon, don't worry, bro. Don't worry. I got him. I'll take care of him. I'll take care of him. If they gonna let them fall, they gonna let them fall all the way to the 7th. I mean, or the 6th rather. What I'm supposed to do with that? And I need a back too. Yeah, I need it. I need it. I need it. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all letting Montgomery fall all the way to the 6th, man. That's love. That's love for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, okay. I respect it. I could tell I'm a bust Terrence ass. Pause. That sounded crazy. That sounded wild. Pause. But yeah, Terrence, Dylan, free W's. Free W's. Cause any nigga rolling DeAndre Swift out as they running back too. We got him. We got him. I like that really pick though, Terrence. I will give you that. I thought it was gonna keep falling, but I like that pick. I think he about to turn up this year, no cap. Tyrone. Tyrone was on my list, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I had in my mind if Montgomery was gonna be off, I was going Tyrone. I'm a huge Tyrone Tracy fan, bro. Huge Tyrone Tracy fan. Good pick. Surprised Juwan took that long to come off too. QJ, I don't know why you think like. Matter of fact, let me go look at your team a little bit in depth. Waddle, Diggs, Devontae, McCaffrey, Bucky. I mean, your team, nice, bro. But mm, mm, mm. You got I mean, you got a lot of question marks, bro. Because you don't know what Diggs or Devontae is gonna look like in any of their like either of their systems. And on top of that, like Matthew Stafford being injured right now, or whatever's going on with him, like it makes it hard for me personally to draft Devontae. Because you already know it's gonna be like super tough to get any of that rev share with Puka. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. But that's the thing, bloody. Like that's it's just for fun, bro. It's just for fun. No money on the line this year. No money on the line this year. Maybe we'll do something like winner gets a free $50 and a Reaper tier or something like that. Like, it's just for fun. Just for fun. Nothing crazy. These are the type drafts and type leagues where you can like try different things when it's like free. Like you don't really have to stress too much about it. You don't really have to stress. It's a good test run. That being said, I'm trying to win the whole shit. If y'all like, hey, let me know if y'all like the people that are watching that aren't necessarily in the league. Y'all let me know if y'all like seeing the drafts, like the fantasy drafts, because I have another one next Thursday night, I believe. Yeah, I think next Thursday night I have another draft. That is an actual money league, 12-man league. So if y'all are interested in like seeing more of this type content, let me know, and we'll do another live. I know I did my dynasty one earlier in the year, or earlier in the earlier part of training camp, and it seemed like y'all liked it and enjoyed it. So let me know if y'all like this type content, bro. And we'll run it back again next Thursday night for a money league. You know what I'm saying? I actually have one next Thursday night, and I have another one next Saturday night as well. I have a big one on Friday, but y'all unfortunately won't be privy to that one. Shout out guys. Shout out guys fantasy league, man. What's popping? If you know, you know, greatest fantasy football league on the East Coast, man. Shout out guys fantasy league. That's what I just said, Terrence. I just said that. Calm down. Like what? Did PMP have the stream pulled up or what? Brendan, you said you were watching PMP and heard you lay into the team performance. I can tell you was still livid. Oh, did you go back and watch it, or PMP had it pulled up, or like what? I'm confused by that. I'm sorry. Let me see if my mans and them came off the board yet, because I'm about to have to snag him right here. Because I'm getting kind of nervous now. I got to go get him. I got to go get my mans and them. We just have good. We got 5 more picks. I got to go get my mans and them. Good. Hey, Terrence, do not get my mans in them, bro. Because I got to see you Monday. See, bro. That's right, but you got to watch niggas, bro. I'm telling you.
Your team is now on the clock.
I think I said something about him, bro. That's why you got to watch niggas, bro. Especially during fantasy time, bro. You got to watch niggas, bro, because they'll listen to you, bro, act like they just listening, like with pure intentions, and then they'll go and snipe you. Then they'll go snipe you like some shit like that. Now it's funny to them in the chat. See? Now it's, you know what I'm saying? Now it's funny to him. Now it's funny. Now it's what happened. Now he don't know. I'm gonna see about you Monday. Don't worry about it. I ain't tripping. Why would I be worried? My God. I like this though. I can live with that. Oh, you said Dave had to pull out on his phone. Shout out to PMP, bro. That's love. One day, and we were trying we were trying so hard last year, bro. And I thought that we were about to get it, but it didn't work out. But one day, I want to have FPFO X unnecessary bluntness X PMP. That's happening. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. I'm putting that in the atmosphere. Damn, I can't speak. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. If y'all only like sometimes when I be stumbling up when this is the live streams, bro, it's because like my headphones are delayed, and so I'll be like, this shit just be throwing me off. I'm putting it in the atmosphere. Dunk, or excuse me, FPFO X PMP X unnecessary bluntness. When we do that shit, we gonna break this space. I'm telling you, we gonna break the space, bro. When we do that one, we gonna break the space, and it's gonna be in person. When we do that, crazy, crazy work, crazy work. I can't wait, but that's happening for sure. Terrence, chill, bro. Damn, man. You worse than the Twitter comments. Uh-oh, here we go. Now we're drafting, bro. Now we're drafting. Oh, let me pull out down. My fault. Y'all ain't been able to see the board this whole time. My fault, chat. My apologies. I need to be back on the clock. Where I'm at, bro? Where I'm at? All right, cool. I'm gonna pick away. All right, bet. I was about to say I'm getting antsy. Niggas taking kickers in the 8th round. Oh, 704. That's because 704, he don't win on auto. 704 don't win on auto. He ain't serious about winning. Shout out 704 Kings, though, but he ain't serious about winning. He on auto. And we ain't even in the double-digit rounds. This is where you make money.
Your team is now on the clock.
Oh my God. The running backs are disgusting. Jesus Christ. I can't even look at that shit right now. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta go elsewhere. Matter of fact, I know what I can do right here. I know what I can do. I know what I can do, man. Just sometimes, sometimes you just gotta trust your board. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta trust your board. No cap. Sometimes you just gotta trust your board. Sometimes when you're drafting in fantasy, well, at least this is my. I'm not like a damn fantasy guru or nothing like that, but my thought process. Sometimes when you drafting, you got to trust your board. Can't overreact to what others are doing. And on top of that, sometimes you just got to draft for value, bro, and just hope that you can find a partner. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just got to find a partner, bro. Sometimes you got to just find somebody that you can get on the phone with, be like, hey, man, listen, this is the situation you in. This is the situation I'm in. Let's make something happen. And if you can't find a partner, then you just can't. Nah, Dylan. He drafted like the first 6 or 7 rounds, bro. He just went on auto. Uh-oh. Why do we have a run on kickers right now, bro? Actually, let me not even say nothing. Y'all keep drafting kickers. Hey, Terrence, your pick is coming up next, bro. They're doing a run on kickers. Go get one. You need one, bro. Go get a kicker right here. Go get a kicker right here, Terrence. You need one. It's a run on them. Good pick. Good pick. Caleb Williams? We got him. Hey, chat. We got him. We got him. We got him. But yeah, hey, so yeah, bro. I want to make that bro said that they gonna break in on guy. Bro, like probably like a month and a half or 2 months ago, bro. Literally had a nigga in the YouTube comments like on my ass, and he kept calling me Dave. Like I'm like, bro. So I finally respond. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is Dave? Like, why you keep saying Dave, bro? Nobody on this cast name is Dave. And he was just like, "Oh, bro, I'm so sorry. Like, I thought this was Dave from PNP that was just doing like an appearance." I'm like, "No, bro." I'm like, "No, bro, no, dog. Different bigger black guy with glasses. Different one, bro. Different one." Yeah, I picked Dak in the 6. Are you crazy, nigga? With Pickens and CD, and I have Pickens. That's gonna feed families, nigga. When I gotta rotate, GP into the flex for a week, man, what? That's gonna feed families, nigga. Don't worry about what we do over here at Go Slow. At Go Slow, don't worry about what we do at our organization. You worry about slime money. Don't worry about Go Slow. We do what we do at Go Slow, man. Don't worry about how I stack. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got it. I'm gonna take care of it. But yeah, no cap. That's like my dream. If I had to put together like a dream collaboration, right? And we're talking about Panthers content creators only. And before I even say this, bro, because I know how y'all do, and I know like being a creator is a sensitive space. Like it is, especially like when, long story short, being a creator is a sensitive place. So I don't want to. This is my personal dream collaboration with how I feel like the personalities would connect on camera. So that's the first thing I'm gonna say. That's the first thing that I'm gonna say before I tell y'all what my dream collaboration is. Okay, but my dream collaboration: FPFO X, Unnecessary Bluntness X, PNP X, Ricky Reigns, from Panthers on Tap. And let me think. Now we talking about a lot of personalities and a lot of niggas that like the yap. But those, what is that, 7? Or those 6 rather? That shit would be insane, bro. We gonna make it happen. Don't worry. We're gonna make that happen for y'all. We're gonna make that happen for y'all. It may not be this year, but we're gonna make that shit happen for y'all for sure. And when we do, like I said, we're gonna break the space. We're gonna break the space. And y'all gonna remember, y'all gonna think back to this. Like I remember they were doing their first annual fantasy draft. JJ was streaming it and he told us like this was gonna happen. I'm telling y'all, this was gonna happen. And I will say, like, but when it comes to that, like when it comes to collaborations, that's why I always like tell people like how much I respect Dunk and like just the role he's played in like some of our growth and stuff, because like a lot of people, and I know this, bro. I know this, like, and it's nothing to it. Like I acknowledge it and I know it. A lot of people won't touch FPFO or like won't hit FPFO up because like I know that our content is like way more extreme like than what they usually put out. And like when you talk the way we talk sometimes, like it gets kind of scary when you have certain deals and you feel me? So a lot of people won't even touch FPFO and a lot of people won't even like put their brand in quote unquote jeopardy, which we're never gonna put anybody's brand in jeopardy. That's why we always put for all of our videos, the opinions that you hear, the opinions and the takes are those of the person that you hear it from, nobody else. And we do that. We put that on in front of every video intentionally, bro. We put that in front of every video intentionally because we understand how this. I understand how this goes. Like we understand how it goes. We understand how niggas got to maneuver and do certain things in certain spaces. So that's why I always had the utmost respect for Dunk, bro. Because 2 summers ago, me and Dunk, nobody from FPFO or Dunk had ever had a conversation 2 summers ago when training camp was still being held in Spartanburg. Literally hit him up on Instagram.
Your team is now on the clock.
Call with him, bro. And like 2 days after, Dunk was on FPFO. Like that's why nobody will ever be able to tell me shit about him because like I know that once I hit him up, he did some research on FPFO. And like I said, our content is totally different than anybody else that's in this space, bro. No cap. So like I just, that's why nobody will ever be able to tell me nothing about Dunk, bro. And ever since then, like it's been nothing but love. Like I view Dunk as one of my brothers. No cap. No cap. Let me see what we got, bro. What do I need? Starting lineup filled out. We got the turn coming up. Why is this white bar here? I hate that white bar. I don't see shit I like. I don't hate that one. I don't hate that one. For real. I can live with that. But yeah, bro. And that's another thing too, bro. Like I say that's my dream collaboration, right? And I say that like I say it loosely, but like it's just thinking about like what the personalities like would look like and sound like on camera and what the chemistry would be. So that's the only reason why I say that. But outside of that, I feel like Carolina Panthers content creators like don't do the best job with collaborating. Like you'll see it a little bit like during the off season and stuff like that, bro. Like, but like it's a couple of them ones that I would love to like see in the same room, and it just doesn't happen. Like it just doesn't happen, bro. For real. No cap. Honestly, and I will add another person, and I think this will probably wrap it up. I will add another person to that collaboration. Dog. I would add Dog to that collaboration too. Because Dog has a big personality too, as far as like his takes and just how passionate he gets about it. And Dog is one of them people that like, if he disagrees with what you're saying, he gonna tell you directly, like, nah, I don't agree with that shit. You feel me? So we got Dog, Ricky Reigns, PMP, Unnecessary Bluntness, and FPFO. And I want to do a shop. I want to do like a shop style video too, with like not only the people that I just mentioned, but with like even more, like even more people. Make that shit like a 6-hour video. Make that shit like a 6-hour video, bro, and just release it in parts. 6 parts. 6-hour video total, 6 parts, and just release it hour by hour. That would be insane, bro. Because it's like so many talented people. There's so many talented people in this space for real. There's a couple of niggas I don't fuck with at all, for real. But it's a whole bunch of real talented people that I actually be tuned in and watching, seeing what y'all saying for real. So we gonna make it happen though. But that Ricky Reigns, hey Terrence, don't worry about nigga. Didn't I just tell you don't worry about what we got going on with our organization, bro? I just told you, bro. I just told you. Damn, they hold y'all acting like that nigga is okay. Cool. So I guess he must just be a bum to y'all niggas.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right. Hey, Brendan, I'm gonna let you make this pick for me, bro. I think. Is he not available? Oh, never mind. Never mind. My fault. I didn't mean to pump fake like that. What's over here, though? Yeah. Nah, shit. I feel like I need another back, bro, but none of those niggas is doing the job for me. Yeah, nah, I can't do that. Shh, nobody say shit. Nobody say anything, bro. Nobody overreact. But I mean, realistically, if he's gonna fall to the 10th round, I just personally can't live with myself. I can't. I personally can't live with myself if I let Kyle Pitts walk from the 10th round, and I need, like, you know what I'm saying, and I actually need another tight end. Like, I personally can't. I can't, bro. I can't. I know it's nasty. I know it's nasty, Dylan. I understand, bro. Hey, all the people that watch all of these streams, bro, y'all DM or mention all the people that I just mentioned. Dump, PNP, Ricky. Tell them, let's make that shit happen. If y'all put the pressure on them, then they'll do it, bro. And I feel like they would do it regardless. But if y'all put pressure on them, they'll, like, you know what I'm saying? They'll move faster. But I feel like at the same time, it got to be like, you know, like the fans got to want to see it. The people that be supporting, y'all gonna want to have, like, y'all gonna have to vocalize the fact that y'all want to see it. If y'all do that, then we gonna pop. And dog, yeah, and dog, my fault, yeah, dog too. I know, I know Doug is with it. The only hiccup with Doug would be like where he stays, where he lives. But I know Doug would do it. Doug would be a lot. But yeah, let Doug know too. But yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. I would love to go toe to toe with Dave, bro. Just because I feel like we both got crazy ass personalities, bro. Like, no cap, and we both loud as shit. That would be. I'm not gonna hold you. That would be crazy. That would be insane, bro. No cap. JJ and Dave in the same room getting content. That shit would be nuts. No cap. With Shaw and Terrence to calm shit down. Doug picking his sides between me and Dave, and then Ricky just giving the facts and giving analytics. No cap, facts, stats, and analytics with Ricky. Yeah, that shit. I'm telling y'all. And then Dunk just sitting back being Dunk, nigga. And then Dunk just sitting back being Dunk, nigga. That shit would be a movie, bro. That shit would be a movie. If you, hey, listen to me. If y'all want to see the space get broke, if y'all want to see the space get broken, bro, go DM your favorite content creator right now. The ones that I mentioned, go tell them right now. Hey, JJ said y'all need to do X, Y, Z, and let's make that shit happen. If y'all want the space broken, if y'all are cool with everybody doing their own thing and seeing a person pop up here, a person pop, that's fine with me too, bro. That's fine with me too. I just want to collaborate more with more people. You feel me? Because I just know that like a lot of y'all be watching. Like the other night, we had like 450 people on the live at 12:30 in the morning, bro. And we have been going for like 4.5, 5 hours. So I know, like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all really, really, really be tuned in to what we doing on FPFO and what other content creators are doing too. So it would just be a missed opportunity, in my opinion, for real. But I don't know. We good. Facts. 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 Yeah. But that's okay. That's what we got post-production for. We can clean it up. There's been a time or two where I had to go in that FPFO video at 9 a.m. Eastern time on Tuesday. And when I'm in post-prod, there's some shit that we got to clean up. Trust me. So think about how crazy and how unfiltered y'all really think FPFO is already. And just know there's been a couple of times, actually multiple times, where I had to go in and clean some shit up. I'm not gonna lie. It get wicked, bro. It get wicked. It do. That's what you got post-prod for, though. No cap. Hey, after we finish this draft, man, we're gonna take a look at the press conferences from today. I saw that they dropped a video with Bryce too. We're gonna see what Dave Canales is talking about too, because that nigga be fabricating the truth sometimes when it comes to us, bro. Don't tell me the starters are playing 3 drives and then they don't. And then I seen one little clip online. He talking about the starters didn't earn another drive. Hey, nigga. Unfortunately, we just not in the business of the starters having to earn a third drive. And to be honest, for me personally, they did earn a third drive because they ain't do shit the first 2. They should be earning the time off. If that's the case, they should be earning the time away from the gameplay in the sense of executing properly and getting off the field after 2 drives that result in 10 points. They don't need to be earning it being looked at as earning additional drives because they performed well on the first 2 of a preseason game. That shit is ass backwards to me. But I'm not going to get worked up, bro, because I've calmed myself down and I feel like I'm in a very peaceful place now compared to where I was an hour and 40 minutes ago. So I'm chilling. But that was ass backwards, I'm not going to lie.
Your team is now on the clock.
All right, here we go. Let me go look at the roster again. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're going to win the chip. Yeah, they're going to win the chip. They're going to win the chip for sure. I know what I need. Let me see, make sure he's still available. Yep. That's what I need right there. I'm about to double up at running back right here too. I'm just letting y'all know. Cause I got another one that I need. That I just gotta stash them. But I got another one. Double up on running back. It's raining in Houston, my love. Hey, Brendan, I'm just telling you what Dave Canales said, bro. Dave Canales was insinuating that the starters didn't earn a third drive during the Houston game today, which is why we didn't see them come back out. That's what Dave Canales said, not JJ. Yeah, hey, it's a couple of y'all that I'm seeing y'all's team right now. Y'all niggas look like fool. Oh my god. No cap. I think I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna add to my hardware case. Excuse me. I'm gonna add to my hardware case. Pause. Hardwood was crazy. Hardwood was crazy. That was crazy. Yo, that was crazy. My fault. Pause. That was nuts. Oh my god, that was crazy. It's raining in Houston, my love. What's available? I don't need another tight end though. I don't need another tight end for real. Oh, I said I'm doubling up on running back right here. How many bats do I got on the roster right now? Matter of fact, 3, 4. Nah, I know what I can do.
Your team is now on the clock.
I have 4 backs already, bro. I really want to go Braylon Allen right here, bro, but I already have a guy that I have stashed in Benson. But they really acting like Breece Hall is not the guy for the Jets. But I also need more depth here, to be honest. Wide out, and I still need my kicker. I still need my defense. Let me go see what's available here. Yuck. Oh my god, that shit looks terrible. I can't even look over there. Give me an explosive guy in the room. You go get an explosive. And then we round it out. I know what I need. I need one more. Yeah. Okay. Not bad. I'm liking where we are, folks. Loving where we are, actually. Still got some guys. Shit. I might have to go get it. Yeah, I gotta go get a quarterback. I gotta go get another quarterback ASAP. Oh my god, I gotta go get another quarterback ASAP. Jesus Christ. Taryn, why you say I was? Oh, because I said hardwood, bro. I said pause, bro. Damn. It's raining in Houston, my love. Y'all think I would be able to play that shit and not get clipped or what? I mean, the way Bland be running his stream, bro. Like, I just feel like there ain't nothing that I can't do. No cap. Oh shit. Well, I do know UMG do be hating on my nigga though too, so maybe I will get clipped. Who knows? But I want to hear this for sure. I don't even know if y'all can hear that. Can y'all hear it or no? Or does it just sound crazy? Do I sound crazy? I feel like I sound crazy. All right. I'm lucky happy y'all can't hear it. For real. But I will say, check. I will say that it's like low key crazy that I'm playing that and my mic is affected by it though. And then I'll go low. Yeah, I sound different. All right, it's okay. Man, this crib ain't mine. I want a little music break, bro. Fucking that song. Oh,
your words are cutting deep, your words are hitting different. All you gotta do is,
all you gotta do
hop
is
on 85, drive right
drive
past
right past A&M.
A&M. It's raining in Houston, we're not arguing again. All this time you been around me, you don't spend a
I just
penny
hope the
around me.
screen don't get
Friends are
clipped.
extra friendly around me. If you love me, can I get a
I know it won't
whoa?
on X. Turn it down.
Yeah. Can I get a whoa?
That's better. That's better chance.
Yeah. Up on 85, way past A&M. Straight in
Raining
Houston,
in
when I
Houston, you
argue
know,
it
argue it
again.
again.
Up on 85, way past A&M. You know the way when I argue it
Argue it
again.
again.
It's
It's
raining in
raining in
Houston, my
Houston, my
love.
love.
Streets are empty, mood is already fucked up. So why make it worse if you could pull up?
Yeah.
I know you like it toxic, you're used to it, love. Rather spend my energy boosting you up, gassing you up. These
These are,
American guys.
hey, everybody that's in the draft, I need another quarterback. Nobody take another quarterback right now. I need one.
Or something different, they just talk looser than us. You say I talk proper, it suits me, my
You go
love.
Dylan hating.
All these tables put you on hookah, my love. I'm pulling strings, she could get acoustic, my
Acoustic, my
love.
love.
Corner booth and pineapple juice in your cup. Blicky on us these days,
These
it's a
days it's a
glue
glue
stick,
stick,
my
my
love. I
love.
know you always say it's just music, my love. But these guys would die to see me lose it,
Lose
my
it, my
love.
love.
The hate from this year alone is confusing, my love. I can see things getting much smoother.
Yeah, hey, Dylan. That's why I say that nigga gotta like I there's just no situation There's no situation that I need to see Bartholomew on the field over Corey Thornton ever again in my life. Ever.
My love.
Woo! Oh, I got one more. Wait. No ass. Licky honest, these days it's a glow stick, my love. That's that shit. Where am I at, bro? I'm not drafting it. Oh shit. Nigga didn't want to tell me I was on the board? That's crazy about y'all, bro. Oh my god. Y'all ain't want to tell me I was on the board, bro. Y'all, I gotta watch y'all niggas, bro. Boy, I'm trying to make it entertaining for the people, and y'all ain't gonna tell me I'm on the clock. But I blame that shit on Terrence. Honestly, I do, because that's some shit he'll do. So I don't even know why I'm surprised. What he say? Y'all know this shit?
It's been a nice life, money and a bright light. Ain't as bad as people describe. I've been a nice guy, people I've done right by. Flipped on me, but girl, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Not surprised by nothing, I just take it in stride. On the bright side, everyone on my side, they still got their love and their pride. Hey, let's get high, let's go sci-fi. I'm trying.
That shit. I ain't gonna lie. I know it's kind of popular to hate Drake right now. Couldn't be me. No cap. That album there been on rotation since February. No kizzy. Hey, people I done right by. So I need a kicker and defense. That's how we close it. Cool. Dylan, chill, dog. I can't even put that up. I can't even put that up. Oh, QJ, you off that Migos? What you drinking though? You ain't drinking that Reposado though, is it? You ain't drinking that Reposado though, QJ. I low key want to drink today, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna stand tall. I've had, I would say maybe like 2 legitimate drinking days in the last like 3 months. I think maybe. What is today? August. So May. No, that's a lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That was a lie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie. I've had 2 legitimate drinking days since the end of June. I'm actually really proud about that. No cap. But next Friday for the Guys Fantasy Football League draft party, I'm off that Widow Jane or that Smoke Wagon. Damn. I can damn near already taste it. And no, I don't have an alcohol problem. So nobody get no idea.
Your team is now on the clock.
People light on right by. Hey. Let's get high. Let me just do the smart thing. Actually, I need defense first, bro. Oh my god, this shit is disgusting. Fuck it. If they can't get the job done, fuck them. We'll stream defenses. Every week we'll stream a new defense. Best matchup available. Fuck it. People right on right by. Hey, how y'all feel about that collaboration I was talking about earlier, though? Y'all think that'll pop? Or nah? People light on right by. Hey, did anybody get Braylon yet? Nobody got Braylon. Let me look. That can't be right? That is right. Nobody got Braylon? Nah, somebody got that nigga. Who got Braylon Allen? Well, I don't see, bro. I don't understand why I'm not seeing them on the board. I gotta be blazing, bro. Like I just have to be tripping. Like I do not see him. I don't see him drafted. Oh shit! I wasn't scrolled down far enough. Got it. Okay, I see. I see. Shit. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm with you, QJ. Bloody Dylan is the stretcher. I mean, crazy name. Pause.
Your team is now on the clock.
Let's get high. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Fuck it. It's a kicker, for God's sake. See the last couple of picks. See this thing get wrapped up, man. QJ, I hate to tell you, bro. I don't believe that you're going undefeated like that, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Let's get high. Check. Quentin Johnson got carted to the locker room. Oh, oh God, he can't. All right, Cole, hold up. Is the draft over yet? I'm gonna let this person pick their final pick, and then I'll scroll up and show you the whole board. because I should be able to stay in for like 30 minutes after. So I'll show like a recap.
Thanks for attending the NFL draft. Best of luck this season.
First and foremost, man, round of applause, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I thought it was gonna be hella people on auto pick. So like the fact that we got 14 people, like, and with no real sense of communication outside of like YouTube and comments, I love that. I love that, bro. I love that. So this is what Cole, you said you wanted me to scroll up. So this is what things look like the first 4 rounds, and I'll go round by round so you can see. Shout out everybody in the chat, man. Shout out everybody that's watching right now. I'm in a much better mood than I was an hour and 50 minutes ago. I'll say that. So shout out to FPFO Fantasy for taking my mind off that shit. Shout out to everybody in the league. Hey, y'all don't gotta do all that talking back and forth. Y'all just put Chocho up. When y'all see each other, put Cho up. And y'all can send it to JJ to hold it. And I'll make sure it stays warm and cozy. Cole, you good? You want me to scroll down now? All right, so that was the first 5 rounds. No, the first 4 rounds, my fault. And this was the next 4. Yeah, I feel like I'm out of. Ooh, shit. And then I don't know how niggas let me get Pitts in the 10th, but I mean, I guess everybody thinks he's ass. I mean, I think he's severely underperformed up to this point in his career, but who am I to pass up on him on the 10th? Who y'all got in the UFC fight tonight too, by the way? Or y'all don't be watching that? Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Who was that? Dylan? That DeAndre Swift is on Dylan's team. Whoever got DeAndre Swift on their team that early, nasty. That nigga QJ faded where he at. Oh, okay. Cole, what up? Cole, you Dylan brother Cole? Or a different Cole? I'm with that. QJ, I'm with that for sure. We can do that. We can do that. We can make that happen. We can make that happen for sure. Oh. My bad, twin. Shout out to bro in the chat. Long story short, his shit ass. His shit ass. And he got to come see JJ. And you know what I got to do to him. If you know anything about the show and you know anything about our relationship, you know what I got to do to him, ain't it? It ain't nothing personal. It's just business. It's just business. Then he giving his live commentary on my draft. So now I got to prove a point. Bro, I don't know why you keep with this narrative, nigga. I beat you 2 years ago in Guys, bro. I mean, we only play each other once a year, dog. So it's just like, bro, like, I mean, you know, I beat you 2 years ago, dog. I don't know what you want me to say. Now, if it was Tavian, he's the only one that can say that to me, like, you know what I'm saying? And it has some stock. There's no other nigga in this world that can say that to me. Cause like, bro, it's just not going that way. I wish you would stop lying, dog. Stop lying, Terrence. I bet we can make that happen, bro. We'll see how many people we have return, and we'll see um like how we want to do it. I think we should do it like this, bro. I think we should let's do it like this, bro, because I want it to be fair for everybody. First and foremost, shout out to everybody that joined. Bro, like, give it a break, bro. Give it a break. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody that joined the fantasy league and that everybody that was on the draft tonight. Like I said, I thought that there were going to be some people on auto draft for sure, but y'all showed up. So shout out to y'all. I think this is how we should do it, bro. And y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. I think that the top, because we have 14 players. Okay, cool. So you have to finish in the top 7. If you don't finish in the top 7, you get kicked out of the league. I think that's fair because there's so many other people that wanted to join and that wanted to participate. And I don't want to we can't have 20 teams, bro. Like, it just wouldn't be fun. Like, it would be fun, but there's no money involved. So it's just like niggas ain't gonna really compete. So I think top 7 teams stay, even if it's myself or Terrence, like no matter who it is, even if it's like FPFO players that don't make it in the top 7, everybody gets cut. So the top 7 stays, the bottom 7 gets removed, and then we bring in 7 new people. If we can't fill the 7, which I'm actually 100% confident we can, but hypothetically speaking, if we can't fill the 7, then it'll go in numerical order of your finish. So we had somebody that was like number 8, obviously, but they got kicked out because they didn't make the top 7. But we can't fill. It will go, let's say if we ended up getting 13 people, then the AC from that previous year, they would be in. That's how we'll do it. Top 7 survive. Bottom 7, adios. Adios. Relegation and promotion. Exactly, Dylan. Just like soccer. People I don't right by. Yeah, hey, who y'all got in the fight, bro? Who y'all got in the fight tonight, bro? I think Duplessis might die in that bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Oh, this is the ongoing joint. Y'all be watching UFC like that? Yeah, Terrence, I seen you say you have, bro. QJ chatting to you, nigga. Oh, I didn't even know Jeff Neal was fighting tonight. Yeah, I think it's a dead body in there tonight, bro. I got Kamzat for sure. I don't even know, bro. What was his name, bro? Well, hey, Terrence. What was bro's name? Terrence McKinney, I think. Terrence McKinney. Then he had to see his brother get his ass whooped Saturday. Oh, shit, I ain't gonna do that, motherfucker. Does he fight tonight, bro? Did I miss it? Does he fight tonight? Nah. Oh wait, let me go look at the prelims. Maybe he does. Nah, he don't fight tonight. Dylan, you funny, bro. Chill, 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 bro. Nah, I don't want no smoke with the UFC community, bro. Them niggas go crazy for a 7-loss nigga. I ain't never seen nothing like it in my life, to be honest. Let's get high. How y'all feeling, bro? Y'all want to see the whole damn video might get taken down if I do that, but I almost don't even care just because a lot of people are watching live. Y'all want to see if I can pull up Cowboys and Ravens? It's not like we monetize right now anyway, right? At least this particular video. Let's see if the Cowboys and Ravens is on. Who y'all want me to pull up, bro? Stream East does exist. So we can damn near watch anybody for real that we want. Who y'all want to see? And then we'll watch a little bit of that, and then we'll. Oh, you said go right into fantasy teams? Damn, nigga, you gonna put me on the spot like that? I mean, you already know who I'm gonna say the best team is. I gotta look at it. Bro. I can't just do it on spot. It's a lot of damn teams to look at. Excuse me. Terrence, your team all right, nigga. Terrence chatting like he damn, like he bit damn superpower, nigga. Like honestly, just looking at the first 4 picks. Hold on, let me go slow. I hate my DJ Moore pick in the 3rd. I'm not gonna lie. I hate that shit. I hate it. My first 4 picks, I like everybody else outside of the DJ Moore pick. Not because I have anything against DJ Moore, but only because I think that I could have like potentially got him in the 4th and got a better running back to pair with Taylor. But we move. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's tough because I'm looking at it right now, but it's hard. It's hard to what you call see it. All right, I can do that. Best team and worst team. I'm just going based off of, but I'm gonna tell you though, I'm going only based off of the first 4 rounds. I'm going only based off the first 4 rounds. No cap. So let me see. Like already, shrimp fried Bryce. I'm taking him out, and he damn near gonna be nominated for the worst already just because he took McBride in the second. No cap. No cap, bro. JC me rolling. His team was straight. The first 2 picks loved him. Then he took Lamar. He got to get out. He not the best. Dylan shit really ain't bad for real, for real. CD, James Cook, and Jameson Williams, but it's just I don't understand why we taking quarterbacks so early, bro. Like why are we taking quarterbacks in the 3rd round? Terrence, your shit ain't bad. I just don't know if I would have went Derrick Henry at 6 with them receivers that were still available. Fourth and Tet. I like Fourth and Tet's team for real. I like Fourth and Tet's like their first 4 picks. Amon Ra, Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans, and James Conner. I like that low key. Damn, 704 Kings went crazy with the wide receivers too, bro. 3 in the first 4 rounds. And honestly, huddle up. His shit don't look bad either, to be honest. Nico, AJ, Kenneth, and Chuba. I would have tried to get higher upside out of my running back room because neither one of those guys are really gonna catch the football for you, and it is a full point PPR. So like, I don't know, bro. It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's hard to rank anybody because you don't know, like, you don't really know what people are gonna do. But if I had to say, like, just looking at the first 4 rounds, what team I like the most, honestly, I'll probably go with Fourth and Tet. And I'm taking myself out of the equation. Like I'm not grading myself with that. Just outside of everybody else, I think that Fourth and Tet is probably the best first 4 rounds. And I don't know. I don't really know who the worst is. I don't want to do a worst. Like, I don't want to do a worst. But I'll say Fourth and Tet was the best first 4 rounds, in my opinion. Terrence, he is, bro. Like that nigga. He already told you it's to Casamigos. Shrimp fried Bryce. Let me see shrimp fried Bryce again. Though. Where is he at? Oh, is he fried? I mean, nah, not really, bro, because he got Jamar. Like anytime you got Jamar, you got it shot. But going tight end in the 2nd and quarterback in the 4th, yeah, I don't know, bro. Because now I got to look at the rest of his team. Like, yeah, and see, that's where he gets fucked off because his 2nd receiver is Jerry Jeudy, and I say that with all due respect, but he just not he not getting the job done, nigga. He not getting the job done. So now I don't think he's fried because he has Jamar, and he really could bust something down. But Dylan, cut it out, nigga. Like, really stop it, bro. Really stop it, dog. Really stop it. Talking about JJ might have the worst. Maybe I do have the worst. We'll let the people decide. We'll let the people decide. I don't feel that way. Brenda said, "Yeah, go ahead and drop Shrimp. That's crazy, bro. Why y'all on Shrimp Fried Bryce like that? Why y'all on his top like that? That's crazy about y'all." Let's get high. Y'all want to watch a game? Hey, how in the fuck? Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go full screen real quick. Let me go full screen right now. Cause I got a question to ask y'all. Hey, how in the fuck? Because now I will say, we only got the news today. But hypothetically speaking, if the I'm close, ain't it? My fault. If the training staff just found out today or yesterday that Nick Scourton had a collapsed lung, how the fuck does that happen? Or I just need to just chill, like realistically, honestly, because I just opened up Twitter again, and it's just like, bro, how realistically, how did we just like find that out? I just don't really get like how you just found that out for real. If it was today, because maybe it wasn't like just today when they found out. But I just don't know how, like, when you're doing your initial everything, if he's telling you his symptoms, you're supposed to be a world class, like, you know what I'm saying, specialist in what you're doing. Cause like you're on an NFL training staff. So like you have to be like damn near top tier. I don't understand how you just now find out that his lung was collapsed. Or even if they found out the day after. Like, how is that something that we don't know as soon as it happens? What Millie team look like? I don't even know what Millie team look like. Who is Millie? Oh, I see. Puka, Brock, Rasheed, Mixon, donation. We got him. But yeah, bro, I don't understand how you just not find that out. But Terrence, I will say you do make a valid point. They probably did know and just withheld the information from the public. But it's alarming. It's alarming if they just found out like today or some shit. Or even if they found out yesterday, bro. Like that's still alarming. This nigga got off the field on Thursday, left the game or left practice early on Thursday. That would be OD, no cap. But then again, we know how the Panthers do with injuries, bro. They just get a lying, not just being truthful. Like Tommy Tremble. I told y'all I told y'all that they claimed Tommy Tremble was week to week. Bro, we not seeing Tommy Tremble until like week 6, week 7, bro. Guarantee. But he said he was straight. Nick said he was straight. Said minor setback, we good though. So I hope, man. So what y'all want to do, bro? Y'all want to watch the game? Y'all want to watch a little bit of the game, or y'all want to watch um the pressers? Because I did say we were going to watch the pressers together as a family. So Y'all tell me. The Ravens got a safety. So Joe Milton and them just out there dicking off. Okay, cool. Good to know. Oh my God. Is Keaton Mitchell not playing today? Shit. What you know about that, nigga? Dylan, what you know about that? You said games definitely getting shut down. You think so? Ashley, you probably right. I probably shouldn't do that. Let's watch a presser, and then I'm getting off of here, bro. You say he just you say he just fanned out. I don't know why he be shitting on us. Hey, if y'all want some free money, college football week 1, ECU to cover the 12.5 lock. Don't even think about it. Don't think about it, bro. Don't think about it. Just put it in. Just put it in, bro. Don't think about it. Just put it in. No cap. Let's see what this nigga Bryce was talking about.
Come back.
No.
Plays that you guys might want to get back. How do you feel overall?
Yeah, it's always a blessing when we go out there and take the field. Obviously you want for us with the ones, you want a different result. It sucks, that, but that's preseason football. You kind of get that sample size, and obviously you want to go well early, get it done fast, and didn't get that done today. So of course we're gonna go watch the film tomorrow, grow from that. But obviously you trust. Coach has a plan. He does everything for a reason. Obviously there's a process with all the preseason stuff. So it was always exciting to watch the guys play, watch the young guys get in. We'll grow and learn.
Did you expect to play longer?
That was about the time that got communicated. So again, coach has a great plan for us. It's a big picture thing with the preseason, so we all trust in him.
Bryce, you're heading into your third season. You're more experienced, and obviously you've shown more growth. What are some areas that you would like to focus on this season, or more personal?
Yeah, just want to be more efficient in everything we do. That's something that Coach stresses. Obviously you want to make the right decision, and then our QB coach does a great job of saying make the next right decision. You're not always going to make the first perfect one, but myself, the unit, everyone as a team, we want to be efficient as an operation, and I think that's something we're all pushing each other for.
Bryce, Dave told us about Nick Swarton and his collapsed lung. When you hear something like that, like as a teammate, it's not like a normal bump or bruise. Like, what was your reaction?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that was definitely praying for him. He's a warrior. I saw him day of joint practice at the time. Kind of presented as heat induced, and great attitude. Just obviously you could tell he was going through something, but I'm good. Don't worry, it'll be fine. That's the competitor he is. That's the fighter he is. So obviously we trust our medical staff. We know we have the best of the business there. So they'll take care of that, whatever it is. But just praying for him.
What was Andy afterward
He seemed like he was just being normal Andy on the sidelines after.
Yeah. He was Andy on the sideline. Always locked in, always talking with us and Jack and being involved. Obviously I'm not on medical staff. I don't know anything about that, but he's himself. He's always gonna say he's good and have that positive energy and everything go around. So obviously I pray it's nothing serious.
When you have the 2 series that you had, did you want to get back out there and do you want to play next week?
Yeah, I mean, again, I trust the coaching staff above all else. Like, I'm a competitor. I think if you ask everyone here, we want to play every play. That's just how we're wired. As
This is no hate. This is no hate to Bryce at all, right? And so I don't want it to come off that way. That was that question, but this just isn't the person that Bryce is, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even gonna get on him, but like in that respect, like that kind of alley-oop question, bro. I know that Bryce knows for a fact that we did not execute good at all today, right? I would have loved to hear him say, "Yeah, I want to play week. I want to play next week." Like I think that we need to play next week. As a leader on the team, like, yeah, we want to play next week because we didn't execute properly today. But again, that's just
individuals,
just me
as a team.
nitpicking. So
but ultimately, I trust in Coach. He has a plan. Everyone in the front office has a plan. They don't just roll dice and figure out what to do. They know what's going on, and we're all bought into that process.
Do you feel comfortable with the amount of preseason snaps you've had heading into the regular season?
Yeah, I feel comfortable. I have all the confidence in the world in this group. I'm excited for where we're going. I'm excited where we're headed. I'm excited for us to continue to go. Obviously, I don't know. I guess technically camp broke, but whatever this period is called, I'm excited for us to get after it and compete during this upcoming week. I'm really, really excited for the future.
Okay.
Introducing the
Let's see what this nigga here was talking about. Hey, Brendan, I'm not gonna lie, that was insane, dog. That was nuts, bro.
All right. A lot of good work out there. To me, I think to kind of sum it up, it was a day of almost. So I just kind of challenged the group. I was like, are we going to be almost good? Or are we going to make the plays when they're there to be made? 1 for 10 on third down. JT Sanders misses a ball. Bryce, hit him right in stride on. We got a double move. T-Mac's probably going to score a touchdown. We didn't block Daniil Hunter on the right, hit Andy in the elbow. Speaking of which, took him out. Looks like an elbow sprain. We'll image it tomorrow, so I don't really have the details of all that. He was moving it around fine. He said he feels fine, but we got to take a look and see what happens there, and then Jack Plummer, 2 interceptions, on third down.
Hey, and I don't know why y'all keep, because I heard Canales mention this a second ago. I don't know why y'all keep acting like that Stingley, that move T-Mac put on Stingley, like that shit won't gonna be a tutty. Bro, that shit was a tutty. For sure. I saw that a lot on X today. Like, bro, no. We had to deliver that football. Step up in the pocket and make the throw, bro. Give us a look.
So that makes it a really difficult day. Gave them 7 points down there where we threw that 1 interception, and all in all, just kind of looking play to play, I'm excited about our group. I'm excited about the talent that we have out there, but can we play together and can we make it come alive? And we didn't do that to our standard and to my standard today.
Coming into today, you said you played the starters 3 series.
Yeah.
What's behind your decision on moving to?
I just wanted them to go out and earn another series, and I just really felt like,
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, what does that mean, bro? Dave, what does that mean? Coach, what does that mean, bro? Like, you talking about, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I get it. I understand. We trying to do, we trying to implement the way you view things and shit like that, bro. Hey, bro, this ain't, this ain't a high school scrimmage, bro. Like, I don't know what it means that they need to earn a third. Nigga, we don't need to see them earn nothing. We need to see execution. I don't give a damn if it takes the whole game for us to see a drive in which our first team offense executes properly against a stout defense. But unfortunately, Coach Canales, don't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me you want to see them earn it, and that's the reason why they got pulled, bro. Like that response doesn't cut it for JJ. It doesn't. But that's just me. That don't cut it. Like, you talking about we need to see them earn another drive, bro. We need to see them execute. We need to see them execute. And now, further on in this interview, I mean, I know that he says the starters aren't playing next week, which was already the plan. But, like, so now you're telling me the last thing that we see from the first team offense of the Carolina Panthers, the 2025 Carolina Panthers, is -2 yards total in 2 drives, because you wanted to see them go out and earn another drive. I hate that response. I fucking hate it. I do. And I'm going to be abundantly clear here too. I'm a huge Dave Canales fan. But he's not exempt from criticism either, honestly. That response, incorrect.
With giving him 2 shots to do it and it not coming up, I wasn't going to just put him back out there to kind of say, hey, let's just play some more football. That kind of paired with, we got great work 2 days ago. And
see, and that's another thing that I hate, bro. Excuse me. That's another thing that I despise. That's another thing that I despise, bro. That's another thing that I cannot stand. Practice reps and joint practice do not equate to game reps. They just simply don't. Practice and joint practice reps do not equate to game reps. So don't tell me about what we did in practice. Don't tell me what we did in joint practice, bro. We need to see it on display in a game format, because those are 2 totally different things, dog. 2 totally different things. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear about the work that we got in 2 days ago against the same Texans team. I don't want to hear that. I want to see the work that y'all got in on Thursday during joint practice. I want to see it translate onto the game field come Saturday afternoon. Don't tell me about the work that we had Thursday, bro. Another bad portion of that answer that I don't like. I don't like it.
You know, I just kind of looked at it that way. I felt like, you know, the work we got against the Texans in the practice was good enough for me to kind of look at that, and wanted them to get the prep and get ready for the game, get out there and get a couple of series. But that's kind of what was behind it.
Coach, Bryce is heading into his 3rd NFL season. He's more experienced now in the game. What are some areas of growth that you've seen in Bryce Young, or maybe some areas that they need improvement?
I just love Bryce to just continue to be a consistent leader for his team, operating the systems. You know, he's been just on time. He's been, you know, making our practices come alive, really, and allowing us to dig deeper into the playbook.
Any update on Carter?
Yeah, he came back in, finished the game. So I think he just kind of got rolled up on. I'm not sure if it was an ankle or knee, but he was able to return, so we got him back out there.
We haven't seen Cam Jackson. I mean, he's been working off to the side for
Yeah.
a while. What's the latest on him? And then what's the update on Nick Square?
Yeah, for Cam, so you know, something in his shoulder. So really the goal is to try to make sure that he's stable and has his strength back. He's heading that direction. So I'm hopeful that he'll practice this week for the Steelers.
Cam Jackson. When you have a game the way you did preseason week 1, where you have a lot of great reps and you're in a very, very crowded room and you're a rookie, if your shit is not torn or broken,
Steelers, but again, he's got to be able to prove and show us that, you know, he's got the strength back in the shoulder. And then who else did you ask about?
Scored just from the heat.
Yeah. So I didn't tell you guys. So Scorton suffered a collapsed lung. It was a very physical play. It was presenting like heat exhaustion. because he was having trouble breathing. He was getting tired and all that. So we kind of cooled him down. We couldn't get him to respond good enough.
Terrence, I'm sorry. I wasn't looking at the chat, bro. I've been locked in on the interview. What he lie about? What he lie about? I seen you say cut it. What he lie about? I'm weak as hell. Yeah. I'm
enough to where we felt comfortable about putting him back into practice. So I really tribute, Denny and the training staff for just kind of evaluating where he was at and saying, this is not a guy that needs to return to practice today. And then, the symptoms kind of grew after practice. And then we had checked him into the hospital. And then that's where they kind of told us what.
Okay. Hey, I apologize. I'm sorry. Carolina Panthers training staff. I take back what I said earlier. Y'all were on it. My apologies. He was already in the hospital. That's on me. That's why you shouldn't assume. My apologies.
Was happening. The symptoms all say this is what it was. So Scorton was driving home. He's on his way back. I think he might have made it back yesterday. He left yesterday. So he'll be back in Charlotte. We'll keep evaluating him. And I don't really know a timeline. It's really week to week with those types of things. I've heard from the trainers and from different coaches who have been around this where a guy played the next week, but so we got to be smart with that one, and I'll let you know where we're at once we get back to Charlotte.
From that standpoint, this all kind of came out over the last few days, and you've been been able to kind of reiterate to the team what's going on, and are they all aware of what's happening?
They are all aware, yes.
Looks like Princely Uman-Milan had some really good reps against the run today. I know he's known more as a pass rusher,
yeah.
But what did you see from him when he played in the second half?
Yeah, just weekly growth, daily growth. I think with young players, they make their biggest strides. Like their growth curve is so huge, early on. The style of play that we're looking for, the techniques that we're asking for, and that's what I've just seen from the group in general, but for sure with Princely, just wanted to be a complete player, and knowing that potential is out there for him to be, to establish that physicality against the run and then still give us the pass rush that we know he has.
And then with the almost, ETN broke out 2 pretty huge runs.
Yeah.
And then got holding penalties.
Yes.
What did you see from him today overall? And also as a returner.
Yeah. And in the pass game, vision, patience, good control of the ball. And, I think one of the returns he slips on the turf, he's cutting it back to avoid. Really, 2 of the returns kind of played out very similar. He set it up properly. The blocking was really good to get him through that first wave, and he kind of lost himself there. But in the run game, it was patience, it was vision, it was the burst that we saw. And as he gets more and more comfortable with our different run styles, he really showed some good things today.
Kingston played center with Cade playing left guard
yeah.
most of the game.
I do agree with that, though. I do believe Trevor did. Listen, game 1, he didn't look good. Game 2, you saw growth. You saw growth. And that's what you want from a guy that we don't necessarily predict that Trevor Etienne will have a huge role in our offense this particular season, but that's what you want to see. That's what you want to see. So I will give him that. And he did have the 2 big ones called back, like the reporter just mentioned. Like, we just had to be more disciplined, bro.
What made you decide to move him inside, and how did he look just from, I know you have Kingston played center with Cade playing left guard most of the game. What made you decide to move him inside, and how did he look just from, I know you haven't looked at the tape, but just from your immediate viewing?
Yeah, I mean, immediately it was just, it was good snaps, getting our runs ID'd. I think we might have missed 1 ID. They left base out there a couple times against 11 personnel. It gets a little bit tricky with where you ID the run and do all that. So, but besides that, it was a pretty clean day for him. For us, just kind of evaluating guys, the more you can do, the better odds you have to make our team. And so to see, how he was going to operate at center, we looked at Cade at guard, he had a really good week, came out and played next to Austin and Icky, on the left side, with where we're at with D. Lou and Chandler, so I thought Cade did a really good job too.
Drive back because it's not safe on the fly?
Yes, it's a precautionary deal I just learned about it. So they said, when you have that type of a, chest injury, the cabin pressure, the elevation and all that can present issues. And so you know, the best course of action was to get him in a car, drive him back to Charlotte, and continue his treatment there.
Derek wasn't out there very long.
Yeah.
What did it mean to just get him out there with the group again?
Oh, he was begging me. You know, it wasn't my intention to play Derek, I'll be honest. And he was like, Coach, I just got to get out there. I got to get my hands on somebody. And he was, you know, wearing Coach Washout too. And I just love the fact he wanted to be out there with his guys. He wanted to be able to, you know, see game speed, be able to get his hands on something and knock something back. And so I was really excited to see Derek back out there.
Balance. Last one. I guess wanting to win and be competitive in
Yeah.
a preseason game, but also having the outcome that you had today and then in last week.
I think the cool part for me is it allows us to coach our guys hard on the fundamentals of football, which is the reason why we come away with 3 points, which is the reason why, you know, teams are sustaining drives, you know, different things like that. It's like it comes down to the basics, comes down to playing your sustaining drives, you know, with 3 hard on the
in last week, but also wanting to win and be competitive in
yeah.
a preseason game, but also having the outcome that you had today and then in last week.
I think the cool part for me is it allows us to coach our guys hard on the fundamentals of football, which is the reason why we come away with 3 points, which is the reason why, you know, teams are sustaining drives, you know, different things like that. It's like it comes down to the basics, comes down to playing your leverage, knowing your assignment, and then finishing the play. You know, who's going to make the plays for us? That's what we want to know, you know, and we've seen guys do it, you know, consistently and then inconsistently when we get into our game settings. And so it just allows me to challenge him. Like we're trying to win all these games, you know, with whatever group goes out there, you know, that's the goal. And to not be able to get that done, you know, it's frustrating, you know, and, you know, how far do we read into it? Not very far. This is this game. We got a week of work in front of us. We have 2 really important practices before we go into Pittsburgh. The starters will not play this upcoming week. And so those practices really become so valuable because it's the last time we have this whole group together, you know, and we're able to get the intensities that we want going into the season. I feel great about our conditioning level. I feel great about the physicality.
I'm gonna just say this, and I'm gonna let them finish up. But us being, and I get that we want to be healthy, right? But us being hyper focused on us going into week 1 healthy cannot outweigh our ability to execute and where we are at that particular time. It just can't. Like, I just totally disagree with the fact that the starters should not be playing next year or next week rather. I just totally disagree. Like we should at least see the starters for 2 or 3 more drives next week. And it should be predicated on how successful we execute. We score a touchdown drive 1, perfect. Offense starters off. We force a 3 and out, 2 3 and outs, whatever the case may be, with defensive group 1, perfect. Y'all come off. Y'all done for the night. But nobody getting any reps, nobody getting any game reps next week, especially offense. You know,
the play. I don't feel great about our execution of the basics because it's not showing up consistently for us, you know. And there's flashes. I'm excited about our guys. I'm excited about our people, but that's where leadership comes in. And when are we going to take those steps to count on each other and to be able to make those plays when they're available? All right. Thank you.
I hated that. I hated that press conference. I'm not gonna lie. I hated it. Yeah, I mean, oh, that's what you were talking about. Yeah. I didn't see anything great today, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, but I mean, listen, bro, it's preseason week 2, So now the emotions have kind of like, come down. Like everybody has had a chance, including myself, to take a deep breath, kind of assess things for what they were, right? I still think the performance was pathetic. I mean, honestly, if this is what they were going to do, we should have just got on the plane back to Charlotte and not play. As far as I'm concerned, like if we were just going to rely on a joint practice and say, oh, yeah, we got some good work and some great reps against Houston on Thursday, and that's what we're relying on, that we felt great about that. If that was the case, you shouldn't have played the damn game, honestly. But obviously, I know that this is the NFL and the niggas ain't maneuvering on like that. But, it's preseason week 2. So remain optimistic. Remain optimistic. Just be cautiously optimistic. Because I did not like what I saw today. I'm not going to lie. I didn't like it at all. No cap. Yeah, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you got guys like, and this is just their ideology. This is just their ideology, I guess, bro. Like, I mean, but for me, I hate it. I hate it. I'm not here to lie to y'all. I hate it. I despise it. And this is coming from somebody that was championing the fact that the starter shouldn't play last preseason. Like I said, okay, cool. If that's the case, and like I know that you're a rookie head coach, Dave Canales, if this is the ideology that you are comfortable with preparing, you're comfortable with your preparing throughout the week, whatever the case may be, then cool. Let's give it a shot. We saw that shit backfire. We did. We saw it backfire, bro. The offense came out those first 2 weeks and looked atrocious. Nothing short of it. Same thing with the defense. Like they weren't exempt either. They looked atrocious. So like you should already know, like if you're Dave Canales, like that ideology just doesn't work, bro. And I understand that the first 2 games of the preseason, all of your starters had the ability to get some reps, but they need more. They need more game reps. And I'm not talking about joint practice reps. I'm not talking about joint practice reps because right now those joint practice reps are not translating. They're not. We saw literally 2 weeks in a row now. 2 weeks in a row. Last week against Cleveland, we saw how great this offense looked. It was clear that the Panthers won the day. There was some back and forth defensively, but overall, we did a great job in the run defense, whatever the case may be. And then you come out on Friday night and you look pedestrian, below average, all units. Even though the offense scored a touchdown, all units look pedestrian. They did, if we're being honest, right? Then you come out again 2 days later after you get all the reports that the offense did a phenomenal job against the Texans. Like it was a back and forth practice. If we had to pick, it would have been a Houston Texans win. But this Carolina Panthers team shocked us with how far they came or have come from a level of competition and all of this stuff. But then again, when you come out on game day, none of it translates. So the ideology that we don't need these game reps, these preseason game reps, when you've won 7 games out of the last 2 years, for me is delusional. And I'm not going to get myself worked up about it, because 3 hours ago I already got everything off of my chest. But yeah, I mean, I just don't like it. I don't like it. And there were a couple of responses from Dave Canales that I didn't like, honestly. Like, we saw some great things out there. Well, I mean, to be honest, maybe I just need to go watch film because there weren't many things that I saw that were great today from the Carolina Panthers. There just wasn't. Like, if I'm just being honest, they just weren't. There weren't. And we just have to be honest, bro. We got to be honest about this shit, man. We can't continue to lie, which is why I was so hot coming on this stream, is because, like, I just see y'all in these comments and I see, you know, some of the comments that we get under some of our posts and just some of those things, and y'all just lie. Y'all just lie, and y'all are just delusional about certain situations. So then when you have a platform like FPFO or like Move the Chains or like, you know, whatever the case may be, when you have a platform like that, then all of a sudden it's, you know, y'all don't know what y'all are talking about. Y'all were clowns. It's this, it's that. No, we're just being honest, bro. And it's something that y'all don't like to do. That's something that y'all don't like to do. Y'all don't like to be honest, and y'all don't like to be uncomfortable as it pertains to some of these players, because we just have this bias, this significant bias in favor of some of these players. And I get it. I don't know how many times I have to tell y'all, bro. Like, honestly, if I had to tell you who the biggest Carolina Panthers fan was in my life, it would be me. So I understand, like, yeah, we love the team. We do this and we do that. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that we don't have to be honest. And that doesn't mean like you can't be honest about your favorite player. Like I for the life of me, like, can't understand how y'all are going to bat for Taylor Moton the way y'all are. And I just seen 2 weeks ago when bro was crying on the podium, there wasn't that much support. It wasn't. And y'all can't even sit up here and lie and say that there was that much support. No, a lot of y'all echoed the same sentiment. We'll see what he does this year. But at the end of the day, majority of the people that I saw on Panthers Twitter was supporting Brent Tillis' stance. It's business, and we got to do what's best for the team. So now all of a sudden, when we see Taylor Moton getting his dick put in the dirt, or really his ass put in the dirt with his legs behind his behind his neck, then when we take a picture and say, you know, bro was literally just on the podium crying the other day, and this is what we got to see a couple snaps into the season for him, then all of a sudden we're the bad guys. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. Like, we just have to be honest, man. We have to be honest. Like, it's not personal. That's another thing. Like, a lot of y'all be taking this shit way too personal, bro. Way too personal. It's not personal. It's business. Do y'all want to win football games or not? I want to ask everybody that like always has an excuse or always like calls us clowns or says that we're dumbasses, we don't know anything. Just tell me this, yes or no. Do y'all want to win football games? As Carolina Panthers fans, do you want to see the Carolina Panthers win football games, yes or no? Because I hate to tell y'all, bro, like a lot of y'all's favorite players haven't ever contributed to a winning atmosphere as it pertains to the Carolina Panthers, haven't ever contributed to a winning season, because we haven't had one of those. And I mean, I damn near don't even know how long it's been since that's been the case. But y'all continue to cake for these niggas, right? Because y'all grade them on a scale of like what we've had in Charlotte and you know, what we've continuously seen over the past 4 or 5 years, instead of comparing them to other pro guys that are in the NFL and that are of elite talent. Like, compare some of these Panthers players to what you see in Kansas City, what you see in Baltimore, what you see in Buffalo, what you see in Philly, what you see even a little bit further south in Tampa Bay. Compare some of the Carolina Panthers players that we have in place right now and their performance over the past year, over the past 2 years. Compare that to some of those teams. And then we don't sound as goofy like. We don't sound as clown like, because those are the lenses that we're looking at it through. If you want to compete and you want to play football at a high level, that's what it must be, which is why Dave Canales and his coaching staff always talks about challenging the roster. They always talk about challenging the roster, because they know in their heart, no matter what they say in front of the media, there's some guys that just simply ain't going to get the job done. And I don't know if y'all are a Benny the Butcher fan or not, but he just dropped a mixtape probably a year, maybe at the top of this year, but it was called Everybody Can't Go. Everybody can't go. And if we're trying to go to the next level, if we're trying to continuously compete for divisional titles, if we're trying to continuously compete in the playoffs, and God forbid we're trying to continuously compete for conference titles, everybody can't go. So unfortunately, Yeah, we're just not gonna stop doing what we do. I say all of that to say we're just not gonna stop doing what we do, and y'all can either love it, hate it, or despise it. I personally don't care. Like I said earlier to start the stream off, y'all can block us, bro. Y'all can block us. Y'all can unfollow us. Y'all can do whatever y'all want to do to remain, to uphold y'all's peace. But we're not gonna stop, bro, because like yes, we have favorite players too. Like if y'all go watch the podcast, bro, it's some niggas over the past couple of years that I've like rolled so crazy for, and it just didn't turn out. Jonathan Mingo being one of those guys, right? Ian Thomas, another one of those guys. Dante Jackson, a guy I defended until he was gone up out of here. Everybody can't go. And the sooner that us as a fan base grasp that concept and then understand that, okay, if we want to go here, there are going to be sacrifices that have to be made within this roster, within the coaching staff, right? Even myself, like I do all of this riding for EJ, and I have over the past like year and a half, but it's getting to a point now, and again, it's preseason, so I'm chilling. But it's getting to a point now where, bro, you're so stubborn with your system and your scheme and what you're doing that you're not making adjustments to the talent that you have or lack thereof. And if that's the case, we can't utilize you because your shit does not work with the guys that we have in the room right now. It just doesn't. That's why as soon as the Carolina Panthers game goes off and we switch over to NFL Network, guess who we see making a play for the Las Vegas Raiders now? None other than Jeremy Chin, because they figured out, oh, we have a hybrid guy that is really, really talented and can make an impact on this team, and we're going to make sure that we have him on the field. But when he was in Ejiro Evero's room, he didn't know what to do with him. What did he get? Like 54% of the snaps, 56% of the defensive snaps when he was in Evero's scheme, and then he proceeded to leave and go to Washington, right? So even myself, when we talk about everybody can't go, that just is what it is, bro. So this upcoming season, and again, wrap it up because I've been ranting for long enough now. But this upcoming season, like, it's gonna be tough, bro. Because I told y'all this probably 2 months ago, and Terrence told me that I was a year too far. I was a year ahead of myself, right? Terrence told me I was a year ahead of myself. But when you talk about teams that have built a decent core, a decent young core, or just a decent core of veteran guys, and you talk about teams' windows being open and closed, those windows only stay open for a certain amount of time. I would encourage you to go take a look at the San Francisco 49ers. I would encourage you to go look at the Minnesota Vikings, right? Teams that at one point or another over the past half decade were like really, really, really looking like they could go crazy, right? And then they just kind of fall off of a cliff. None of us believed at any point of the NFL season last year that the Minnesota Vikings had the ability to compete with Detroit, had the ability to compete with Philly, had the ability to compete with Kansas City, right? We just didn't. Same thing with San Francisco. They dealt with a lot of injuries and things like that, but none of us believed that the San Francisco 49ers are going to win the Super Bowl this year. That wasn't the case 3 or 4 years ago. It just simply wasn't. Maybe even 2 years ago. So when you talk about like how fast a window opens and closes as it pertains to the NFL, then you acknowledge the fact that, okay, year 3 of Bryce Young with this young core, maybe our window is open to compete in the playoffs this year. But let's just say, even if we just say it's next year, that window is still very, 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 very quick. You have 4 or 5 years to get your job done and continue to reload and bring in guys from the draft and do what you need to do. And those 4 or 5 years, if you can't get it done, Guess what? We go back all the way back to 2020. And we start the process all over again. So y'all being obsessed with these players and just grasping onto them like a lot of niggas that just have shown over the past couple of years that they can't get it done. Everybody can't go. It's just very simple. Just very simple. So that's what I have to say about that. I know I just went on like a crazy rant, so I apologize, but nevertheless, that's just how I'm feeling. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, and you're seeing the way other teams are operating. You're seeing the way that other teams are operating. I mean, I don't really have one. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it. It's just one of those things where like with this being week 2 of the preseason, you're telling me that the starters aren't going to be playing next year or next week rather. Like, so that's what I can expect on a third down when my quarterback delivers a phenomenal ball that hits my tight end in his mouth. Is for us to drop it, But nevertheless, as far as it pertains to JT Sanders, I think he's a stud. I really do. I'm very disappointed in the fact that he got injured in that Kansas City game last year because he never recovered and he never got back into the flow of the offense, right? But I think he's still going to be okay. I love the fact that he trimmed some of that body fat off of him because, we've seen him have the ability to get open a lot easier. Like if you go watch the film, even against DJ Stingley today, right? So it's just like I love that. I think he's going to be okay. I didn't put too much stock on the drop, like the overarching view. Obviously, in the moment, I'm pissed off because it's like, bro, just fucking execute and catch the ball. But in that same breath, like that doesn't really change. It is what it is. So nothing about JT Sanders for me, the way that I view him has changed just from that one drop pass today. Like I'm just not doing that. I mean, yeah, I've seen this opinion a time or two, and honestly, I don't care, bro, because this is the thing. I'm gonna tell you why I don't care. And it's not like the dismissal because I understand how important Bryce Young is to this team and to the success that I believe that we're gonna see this season. I understand that. But at the same time, what realistically is gonna change between now and week 1 against Jacksonville? So regardless of how the offensive line is playing right now, or how they'll be playing in the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever the case may be, and you're claiming that you want to protect them, well, bro, unfortunately, he has to figure out success with whatever he's being presented from an offensive line standpoint, bro, at this very time. Because if he can't do it now in the preseason, then we have a deeper, darker conversations to be had. So yeah, I mean, I've seen this take that he was protecting Bryce and that he is protecting Bryce with them not playing week 3. I don't believe it. I don't think that that's the ideology nor the thought process within that coaching staff. I don't. I think that this is coping. I don't agree with this. I just don't. But that's again my personal opinion. I don't agree. I don't agree. I do agree with this. Rewind all the way back to the first like 20-25 minutes of this video. I don't think that we should overreact, but I also don't think that we should dismiss. And I've seen a lot of people attempting to dismiss. And I think that that's the totally wrong approach to have in this current situation. I do agree we shouldn't overreact, but we also shouldn't dismiss. And a lot of people that quote unquote aren't overreacting are dismissing. And to me, nah. There has to be somewhere, you have to be somewhere in the middle, bro. You have to be somewhere in the middle because these things don't just mean nothing. They don't just mean nothing. So don't overreact, but also don't dismiss. Don't underreact. Because then that's when you run into problems. That's when you run into problems. I don't know. I just feel like there's a multitude of options that are better than Andy Dalton and Jack Plummer right now. I just do. Like I just seen Cleveland go get Snoop off the street last week. Do y'all agree, or do y'all believe at this time currently, and both of the points in their careers that they're at right now, do y'all believe that Snoop Huntley is better than Andy Dalton? Yes or no? You know, so I know that there's options. And see, like this is Eternal, right? And Eternal has a history of overreacting. Like, I'm not gonna say that we're trash, bro. I'm not gonna say that we're trash because I don't believe that we're trash, but I do believe the performance that we had today was trash. I don't think that we're trash, and that's what I be talking about. That's what I be talking about. Yeah, I mean, and we know that this is going to be the case. We know that this is going to be the case because this is what they do. This is what they do. And they found some guys. Y'all are so hilarious, bro. I see people like still running the tweet up or the Taylor Moton shit. You know, just crazy, bro. But yeah, so you know. and they went and got him from they went and got him from coaching, ain't it? I know he ran into, you know what I'm saying, he ran into a little bit of trouble down that motherfucker, but it seemed like he was doing it with pure intention. So like, you know, but they just pulled him off the street. You know, I think that Teddy Bridgewater gives your wide receivers that are on the bubble a better look than Andy Dalton does right now. I think that at this point in their careers, I believe that I trust Teddy Bridgewater to execute better should Bryce Young get hurt than Andy Dalton at this very time. I just do, man. And like I said, I'm just being honest. Another thing that I want to say, 98% of the time when y'all see us put anything out on X, it is not me. Like, I want y'all to realize that, bro. I want y'all to realize that. Like, it's not me. It's not me. Like, we have a whole team, bro. We have a whole content manager that legitimately runs the Twitter page. And I be telling that nigga, bro, every time he puts something out, he gets me shot up. Literally, every single time. But it don't be me, bro. It don't be me. Now, today, I was live tweeting throughout the game. That was me. That was me. Today, that was all me. But 99% of the time, it don't be me, bro. I tweet from I tweet from my own personal page. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro. Also, like that'd be another crazy thing, bro. That'd be another crazy thing. Y'all niggas are just hilarious, bro. Y'all just hilarious. Motherfuckers got everything to say, all the talking y'all do, bro. And it's just like, I guess I shouldn't like really let it bother me the way it does, but it's just like I don't understand. Even if we don't see eye to eye, like I just don't be understanding y'all's like I don't be understanding y'all's perspective. I don't be understanding y'all's perspective. It's not I'm not putting I'm not putting the heat on him, bro. I'm not putting the heat on him. I'm just telling them niggas, like, bro, the whole time they be thinking that they talking to me, and I don't be seeing like half the shit they do or say until I do. And it's just like, dog, like, why am I getting shot up for this? And I didn't even say nothing. Like, I didn't even say nothing. If they want to see my opinions on it, I'll put my opinions out on my personal page. No cap. But it don't matter because like I told Dylan the other day, yeah, if he put some shit out behind FPFO, it's FPFO. So it is what it is. And so it is me. And it is Terrence and it is Tavian and it is everybody that's a part of the team. So cool. That's how y'all feel. Like I said, bro. Very easy, very simple. Unfollow, block. Very simple. And y'all will never have to see shit again. Ever. And to be honest, I'm not gonna lose not a drop of sleep behind it, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. Because like I've said on so many occasions, and this is so hard for y'all to grasp. This is so hard for y'all to grasp, and I don't understand why. The only thing that I want, the only thing that Terrence wants, the only thing that Dylan wants, and the only thing that Tavian wants outside of the matchup with the Cowboys week 6 is for the Carolina Panthers to win football games. That's it. Like, that's just what it is, bro. So should just be exhausting, man. Honestly, y'all niggas just be crazy. No cap. And another thing that I've noticed, a lot of y'all niggas don't be having profile pictures, so y'all just be up there chatting behind like some bullshit. And really, that shit is whole shit to me. But it's what it is. I don't know what more I expect from this generation. Honestly, niggas don't stand on business. So it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh boy. I honestly think I'm done with this for tonight. Let me see something. What's going on in the league? Terrence, I don't know why in the hell you said that. Like, it's not true. That shit don't be me. It ain't putting it on them. I done said that how many times? You might need them. To be honest, you might need that nigga. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I have for tonight. We've been going for like 4 hours almost. So everybody remain relaxed. Everybody remain relaxed. And the way that you choose to display your frustration, don't project that shit on us. That's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. I'm gonna go watch the film either tonight or tomorrow. We're gonna record on Monday. We'll drop our episode on Tuesday, and we'll be headed back to BOA Friday night against Pittsburgh. Then we're gonna make cuts, and then we're gonna be a week away from the season. So it's go time. It's definitely go time. It's definitely go time. If y'all haven't already, make sure to tap in with us on social media as you see below. You can find us at For Panthers Fans Only on everything except for X, where you can find us at FPFO_podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all. Chat was jumping tonight. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn that bell notification on. Also, if you hadn't had the opportunity yet to get your Carolina Reaper t-shirts, go get those right now. 4PanthersFansOnly.com. You can purchase black, white, or cream. You only have 7 days remaining to purchase a cream or white Carolina Reaper tee. After that, we're shutting everything down in that regard. Blacks will be available throughout the season. So you'll have the option and opportunity to get those for the rest of the year, or until we drop our next capsule or whatever the case may be. But you have some time on the black ones. The white and cream was not as much. So go over to 4PanthersFansOnly.com right now. Go copy your Reaper tees. Get ready for the season. And yeah. Let me know if y'all wanna run another fantasy mock next week, because we can definitely make that happen next Thursday. And yeah, just go from there. But appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Like I said, we'll be back Tuesday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And yeah, love y'all, man. Peace.